left off last time from In Stars in Time, where we found out that we are in a time loop. Let's save 3. So originally we woke up in this clearing and discovered that it's supposed to be the last day before we go fight the king of this kingdom. And we did all the stuff we were supposed to do our first day. And then we got up to a very crucial moment, and come to find out, we got crushed by a big rock. And then the next time that we open our eyes, we realize we're back here. And we are just stuck, seems like repeating the same day. So, we'll see how this goes. Big birds again. Siffrin! That's Mirabelle. We met her last time. You're up. Whoops. You don't know how to act right now. You've seen this once before, so you should maybe act the same? Figure something out, quick. Quick! Hey again, Mira. Still half asleep, huh? How was your nap? Okay, take 2. Say something. Make normal words come out of your mouth. Smart and normal words. Go. Yes, correct. I was taking nap time. I know that. I was there. Oh, stars. Oh, wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king, so I felt like we could make it somehow special. Ah, yeah, we were supposed to have a big sleepover. So I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room. Maybe tell stories. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Suddenly, you remember where this conversation is heading. This is the moment in the conversation where you made Mirabelle upset. Can you change it? Can you change fate? Only one way to find out. Something like... That sounds like an amazing idea, Mira. Yeah? Oh, I'm so glad you think so. I was thinking it was a little silly, but if you think it could be fun, then great. Ah, I can't wait. This will be delightful. I'm smiling just thinking about it. Mission complete. So you can change things. This was a small change, but if your fate isn't set in stone, then... So could you let everyone know? I would really appreciate it. Sure. Okay. Let me think. Madame Odile should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east, and Isabeau is at the favor tree to the west. We're staying in the clock tower at the east of town, right past the broken bridge, so you can just tell everyone to meet up there later. That was a lot of names and places. Will you remember? You think so? Yes. I always remember things. Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location. She's a sweetheart. She did this the first time, and I love her. Just in case. You forget. You got the reminder note. You put the note in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Okay, see you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me, and come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to check the Change God statue too. For good luck. You wave goodbye. Okay, that was slightly different from what you remembered, but still. So it seems you really are repeating the same day, with small differences. And Mirabelle doesn't seem to be aware of it. Are you the only one repeating today? What should you do? So, you should come to the favor tree when you have a second, Stardust. What? And the favor tree was to our left. There's Isabeau from last time. Isabeau is here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Hey, Isa. Hey, Sif. Are you still half asleep? You should stop taking forever naps, Sif. Naps give you cotton brain. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool? Oh, wait, you remember this? Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty... Uh-huh. Tremendous tree. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand towards your shoulder, but stops and brings it back to his side. Didn't he do this before? What a weird gesture. That was funny. Anyway, the tree feels weird somehow. Or maybe it's just me. What? The tree feels weird? Yeah. Like, it feels weird. But not mean. Like if a lion came towards you and offered you some candy, that would be weird, right? That kind of weird. What? Sure. Aw, you always get me, Sif. The tree feels weird. Maybe you should go take a look at it. Um, I'm gonna go soon, so you can do your thing with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go? You don't need to talk to your allies about things you've already talked about, but the option is still here in case you need a refresher. Questions for Isa. Anything weird happen lately? Oh, okay. Yeah, so stuff we've talked about before is grayed out. Yeah, the tree. I told you, something feels off. But I have other things to worry about, so who cares? Questions for Isa? Nope. Okay. I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later. Isabeau said the tree felt weird. You decide to take a look at the tree. Hello, tree. The favor tree. Isabeau said the tree felt weird. And you heard someone telling you to come here, didn't you? What was that voice? You walk towards the tree. The tree is so big, everything under it is as dark as night. But you feel like someone is here, sitting at the foot of the tree, looking at you. Cautiously, with a hand on your dagger, you walk towards the base of the tree. Well, you found someone, all right. Hello, stranger. Uh, oh, that that is a person who is also a star. Okay. Hello, stranger. A star? My, struck speechless at the sight of me, aren't you? You're so cute, Stardust. Stardust? Um, Aw, Siffrin, look at you. All lost and confused. Huh? What? Wait. How do you know my... Why wouldn't I know? You're Sif. Siffrin. No middle name, no last name. Just Siffrin. I shouldn't wonder why you look like this, though. It makes sense that you'd feel overwhelmed, considering this is your first loop and all. Huh? How do you... Aw, of course I know, Stardust. I know about you, I know about your party, about the loops, about that funny silver coin you carry. Alright, that's it. Can you stop talking, please? Oh, stars, no need to yell. Let's take a deep breath in and out, okay? Breathe with me. Let's go. In. Your head hurts and your hands are shaking and your heart is probably beating like it's about to explode, so you probably should. Slowly, following the astral being, you breathe in and out. Phew. All right. Who I am, right? Well, let's see. Let's go with Loop. Your ally Loop, here to help you with the loops. Easy to remember, right? And for pronouns, you may address me with the royal we. Um, that doesn't make any sense. Ah, yes, that's true, isn't it? Then use they them for me. I'm sure you'll think about me all the time, so you might as well know what pronouns to use. Yeah, better know this one's pronouns so you can think very clearly in your head that they're getting on your nerves. Your turn, you guess. I use he, they. I know. It's in your profile. I can read, you know. My what now? Anyway, Stardust, I'm here to help. Ask whatever questions your little heart desires. Yep, full blown headache now. Ugh. Questions, questions. You said I'm, looping? Oh, getting right into it. I like it, Stardust. Are you sitting down? You'd better sit down. You're gonna get a lot of info at once. You sit down. So, you're stuck in a time loop. Fun, right? Which means that every time you die, you'll loop back and you'll get to try it all over again. No matter how horribly or stupidly you die, like, let's say, crushed by a giant rock, you will always come back. They they saw that. Did you see? Of course I saw, Stardust. How can I help you if I don't know what you're doing? Also, you've probably noticed a lot of things got reset, right? Your party members are saying the same things. All the items you got while you were in the house disappeared. Yeah, you noticed your pockets got emptier. Because I didn't pick anything up yet, right? Stardust, you smart cookie, you got it. So you'll have to pick them up again. If you want. Which you probably should, since you got a long road ahead of you. So what about... I'd have to pick up keys again, too? Yep, every time. Well, until you learn. Huh? Learn what anyway? This is a lot of information, but don't worry. You'll pick up things as you go along. Oh, but your weapons and equipment won't reset though. That's good news. Isn't it nice that you get to keep your cool, powerful equipment? Especially since you, Stardust, will keep whatever experience you have, but the rest of your party won't. Compensate by having powerful weapons equipped. Your friends won't grow and get experience like you? You guess it makes sense, 'cause they won't remember whatever enemies you face. Speaking of your party, you can tell them about the loops, if you want. They might be able to help, and nothing is keeping you from telling them. So, why? Why would I tell them? Why wouldn't you? Don't you need help? You've just learned that you can start again as many times as you want and fix your mistakes. Why would you need help? You're the one in the position to help your friends here. I don't really need their help. Right, because you've got me. Not what you meant. Questions, questions. What should I do now? Let's see. Have you tried not dying? I don't know. Just an idea. Just go to the house and try again. And maybe die again. Guess we'll see. Remember, no death is wasted. Thanks. That was useless. Questions? Any advice? Advice, yes. I have advice. Don't eat pineapples. You're allergic. Am I? You really are. Don't try it. Aw, you look so steamed. Okay, real advice, real advice. While you were talking to your party, didn't you see a weird symbol appear? Two little triangles, maybe? It might happen with some conversations you've heard before. If you see it, you can zone out by pressing the square button. It makes you stop listening and makes conversations go faster. Oh my god, we have a dissociation button? No point in staying aware for conversations you've already experienced, huh? Let's try it with the next text box, so you know how it works. Yeah, that's it. You did it! It'll take some time for you to get used to it, but it'll save you time, for sure. You might miss what your party is saying, but who cares, right? If you make them mad, you can always loop back, and they'll have forgotten all about it. If you want me to say it another way, if you see the fast forward button during a conversation, press square to fast forward through it. Ow, 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 ow. You don't know how they did that, but their voice resonated through your head. You've heard that voice before yesterday. Well, in another version of today, really. So they were the voice you'd been hearing, giving you advice? See, I'm useful. I'm very useful. That's why I'm here. Helpful Loop. That is useful, but why are you helping me? Because I think you should be helped. I won't always have the answers, but I think having someone on your side to talk to is better than dealing with this alone. Right? But I never asked for your help. Tough luck, Stardust. I'll still help you out. Alright. That's all I have for you right now. But don't forget to come to me when you feel stuck, okay? I'll be right here, under this tree. Don't forget. Bye. They wave at you excitedly. You awkwardly wave back as you go. Loop, huh? They're a little annoying, but if you do find yourself stuck at some point, or just need someone to talk to, they might be able to help. I kinda like them. I don't know if it's the voice I picked or not, but I do kinda like them. So there's the Change God statue from last time that we can pray to. And Mirabelle's over on the bench. And we can go get Odile. Odile is here looking at what the shop has to offer. Hey, Odile. Oh, Siffrin. You look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you? Questions. We did a bunch of stuff, and we talked about it. A sleepover? Ugh, you guys really are kids. We can forget about our problems. I suppose so. Nonetheless, I'll be there. Poor Boniface probably needs it. Maybe we all do. But the room only has 3 beds, right? I better get a whole bed to myself. Mira and Bonnie will probably be sharing. Mirabelle and Bonnie? So who'll sleep on the ground, you or Isabeau? I think me and Issa will share. Fascinating. Anyway, I'll be there. You know, since we already decided earlier we'd meet at the clock tower and all. Hmm. Guess you don't have to talk to everyone again. Anything else? You suppose you don't need to tell her every time. Nothing. Okay. I'll see you at the clock tower later then. Well, if I don't have to re-talk to everybody, do I still have to pray? I probably still have to pray. You approach the Change God statue. It's still here, looking down at you. Would the Change God be mad if you got a blessing again? Would it know? You believe strongly, or whatever, that you'll be super fast, just like last time. Always attack first. Don't leave the enemy a chance to touch you. You repeat under your breath, super fast, super fast, super fast. You actually feel a little faster. You jump in place, trying to notice if anything changed. You jump right on a pointy rock. You don't tear up. Not that much agile then, huh? You and your friend's attack speed got boosted a little. Okay, so I can pray more than once. Okay. Once per loop, you can go to the Change God statue and boost one of your stats. Okay, cool. The effects of the statue will be reset every time you go back to Dormont. Oh. So every time you loop back here, don't forget to go to the Change God statue, okay? You close your eyes. We'll overwrite it. Wow. Okay, that's enough for this loop. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away. So if I don't have to talk to everybody again, I should just be able to go to the lighthouse. Yep. Cyprin! You're here! We were waiting for you. Let's go inside. Skip. Psst, Stardust. As you're about to take another samosa to munch on, you hear Loop's voice, trying not to jump. Sorry. So, here again, huh? Don't worry, you'll get to zone out during this entire event if you want. But there is something. You're able to zone through most conversations you've seen at least once, yes. But some of them might be slightly different. Oh, don't stress out about it. Don't worry, if it was really important, you'd stop zoning out immediately. But remember that just because you can zone out doesn't mean the events will be exactly the same. So, to zone out and miss some small things, or listen to it all again. What a dilemma. That's all. Bye, Stardust. You go back to your samosa. Phew, Bon Bon. That was delicious. You just keep getting better at cooking, Boniface. Those samosas were delicious. Really? It wasn't bad? You liked it? I mean, of course it was delicious. I'm a master cooker, you know. Chef. I'm a chef cooker! That was the perfect meal, Bonnie. Well, I'll sleep well tonight and be full of energy tomorrow. It was almost too much, to be honest. I don't think I can move. You didn't eat much this time. Your stomach feels weird. You? You didn't like it? Uh-oh. I'm just not very hungry. But you're always hungry. Whoa. I, may have eaten some bread earlier. Siffrin, how could you do this to poor Boniface? Look at them. They're pouting so hard, they're about to explode. Kaboom! I exploded. Siffrin was destroyed on impact. A beautiful explosion. Siffrin, you died because of your hubris. How regrettable. Was it just me that died? Yes. You were the only casualty. That's fine then. You still dramatically fall over, for good measure. No, how could this happen? um, everyone? Can I say something? What's up, Mira? Um, we we've all been traveling together a while now. It hasn't always been easy, but meeting you all, traveling through Vogard to get the orbs needed to open the house's gate again. There's no way I could have done this alone. I I want to say thank you for coming with me this far. But tomorrow we'll go and fight the king, someone who's thrown Vogard into stillness and silence. Someone who's frozen almost all of Vogard in time. I, I'll do my best to make sure this doesn't happen to any of you. But but if you don't want to come, if you want to go back home, I would. Kinda late for that, Mirabelle, isn't it? I know. I and by that, Madame Odile means that we're with you. Of course I do. We've come this far, after all. Did you really think we'd leave you behind? Let you go alone? We'll follow you, Belle. We'll help. Don't worry. We'll stay with you, Mira. For as long as you can. Oh. Oh, thank you. Isabeau and Bonnie hug Mirabelle tightly, while you and Odile stand a bit apart, like always. This is when the audience at a theater would say, "Aww." Let's go to bed. I can probably skip the rest, I think. Sif. Hey. Hey, Sif. Siffrin. Sifferoony. Isabeau is whispering your name. Turn around and listen. Um, sorry to wake you up. I just have to tell you something, if that's okay. Again with this? You didn't get to the king, so you don't know what he wants to tell you. You nod. Okay, okay, okay. Then I shall tell you the thing. The thing I woke you up to tell you. Haha. um, okay. So, the thing I have to tell you is that I don't have anything to tell you right now. But I will when, when we beat the king tomorrow. Okay? That's still so ominous. It's not meant to be. I, uh, I just don't want to tell you right now. It might distract you, and we wouldn't want that, right? So, I'll tell you when we beat the king. Okay? You haven't gotten to the king yet, and you still don't know what he wants to say. You're so curious. But the only thing that you can say is, okay. Okay. Some people are trying to sleep. Yeah, Isabeau. Some people are trying to sleep. Close your mouth and sleep. You close your mouth, housemaiden. You're gonna wake up Madame Odile. I'm already up. And if the noise continues, I will stand up. You do not want to know what will happen if I stand up. And we're going to skip from here. Good night, Sif. You think about how far you still have to go before beating the king. You fall asleep. The house's gate. You look up at it. The house's gate, huh? It's bigger than I thought. So scary. It really is locked shut. I can see space for us to put in the orbs. The whole adventure, the whole journey. After all this time, I can finally open it. I have my orb right here. Let's go for it then. Alright, we're back in the house. Oh, enemies are still here. Okay. Oh, up ahead. That's the same sadness as before. A sadness, huh? The house must be crawling with them. Okay, everyone, let's, don't get overwhelmed now. Come on. We've seen tons of those already. Don't worry, Belle. We can take care of them, no problem. Okay, but last time she felt better after talking strategy. You could do that again, or you could, you know, save time. Hmm. Should we go over strategy again? Don't tease me, Sifrin. But, yes. I would like that. So, to start with, Sifrin should. Mirabelle goes through everyone's strengths and weaknesses to reassure herself. Everyone nods like it's very important information that none of you have considered before. You don't really mind, as long as it makes her feel better. I hate this. Sorry, Bun Bun. The sadnesses in here are too powerful for your tiny little arms. You can help out sometimes, as long as you make sure to keep your distance. But we know that's boring, so that's why we also made you in charge of snacks. What a wonderful chat to receive. Hello, Stardust, indeed. It's also a super duper very important job, you know? The super duper importantest. Don't patronize the kid. Yeah, don't patronize me. All good? All good. You smile. Monster time. Phew. Okay, okay. Don't worry. You focus on healing. Big guy over there can hit things. And you, Sivrin, keep the puns and one-liners to a minimum, please. We should examine this sadness first to know what we're up against. So it's your job, madame. Yes. Please slow down, everyone, and let me attack first for once. When it's my turn, I'll examine the enemy by using a craft skill. Odile time! Remnants of the people that were defeated by the king. Their grief and sadness is all that remains. They cannot tell friend from foe anymore. Defeating them is all that we can do. Every sadness has a different resistance and weakness. Maybe there's a way to figure it out from their appearance. Which, from last time we know that this sadness is a scissors type, so we can beat them with rock. Isabeau is rock type, so he does extra damage to scissors type enemies, which we found out last time looped. So that just makes that go a little faster. That was easy, wasn't it? It was. It, just look at the enemy's hands to find out their type and attack accordingly. You breathe in and out. 100 XP received. We did it! See, Mira? It wasn't that bad. Going through the house will be a piece of cake. You smile and take the lead. Oh, more sadnesses. We'll have to fight them if we want to proceed. Or we could just run and make sure they don't touch us. Um, can we keep talking about strategies for a bit, maybe? Let's keep going, which I'm going to skip the tutorial this time. Oh, I'm good too, actually. Don't worry about me. Let's go then. Rock type. You breathe in and out. 200 XP received. You breathe in and out. 400 XP received. Oh, it's the little star from last time. So I think we were able to save here. Everyone was healed. Your friend's craft skills and experience has been recorded for this location. Save your progress. Yes. There should be like, yep. The circle key is laying on the floor. You pick it up. You found the circle key. Keychain dangling from it is shaped like a circle inside a circle inside a circle. Mirabelle explained to us last time that the circles are a symbol of the change god. The statue that we prayed to earlier is also an idol to the change god. There's a house to explore. You put the key in your pocket. A storage room! Let's look around. I see a few tonics on those tables. Make sure to pick them up and give them to Bonnie before we leave. Check the closet too. There might be some cool stuff in there. Ugh, items to pick up again. Do we really need items? Oh? I'm surprised to hear this from you, since you just love picking up random things. Of course we need those items. Tonics, juices. Those items will keep our health up and are integral to our survival. We can't always count on Mirabelle to heal us. Don't hesitate to use tonics or items in battle if you get overwhelmed. This one seems important. You decide to remember those words. It'd be bad to be beaten in battle because you forgot about all the items that you carry. You got a memory of tonics. You'll always remember this. When Memory of Tonics is equipped, any tonic the researcher uses will recover more HP. You look at what's on the table. You found a ginger juice. You found a pepper juice. You found a thyme juice. Someone just took the bottle from you. Deal said I'm on spices duty. Still, that's a lot of spices you found there. Oh, I know this one. Pepper raises your attack, ginger raises your defense, and thyme makes you faster. Because spicy stuff makes people angry, ginger makes you not sick, and thyme... Well, I don't actually know why thyme makes you faster. Me neither. That is still my favorite pun in this game. You found a crafted water. Someone took the bottle from you. Deal also said I'm on water duty. This is a crafted water. If someone gets knocked out during battle, just the drop of it is enough to wake them right up. Someone at school told me that it was just coconut water. Wait, is it? Some small glass containers. You got a super sour tonic. Sour tonics are for everyone. Another sour tonic. You learned fast, friend. Be careful with those items, Boniface. Guard them well. Be ready to throw those at us if we need them during battle. It's probably safer than making us all carry some. But Sif found those. You don't trust Sif to keep our items safe? The person who, a few weeks ago, mixed up all the items we used to make a so-called super potion? No. I don't trust Sifrin with items. You cutely bat your eyes. Tonics are good to keep your HP up so that you don't get knocked out in battle. They're very sour, but the sourness will make you more awake and ready for anything. If I remember correctly, there's nothing in the closet. Oh, that's right, there's a bell. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Oh, wait, that's the room you died in because you didn't check for traps. There must be a switch or something somewhere that can keep the trap from activating. You didn't feel it last time, but you can feel something different in this room. This is shiny over here, so you look around the pillar. Oh, wait! Sifrin, I just remembered, this room, it's... And press the switch. Wah! You chuckle. Bonk. Okay, so yeah, that is the trap that killed us last time. And that is how we found out that we are in a time loop. We circle the trap that killed us because we're so happy it didn't kill us this time. And we continue. If I remember correctly, that was also called the Death Room, uh, which weirdly funny. Oh, I got distracted. It saw me. It is scissors type. Do we have? Try this. You say a funny catchphrase. You breathe in and out. 200 XP received. You breathe in and out. 400 XP received. So there's that big orb thing, or I can go left or right. Let's go right. Oh, there's more than one enemy this time. Okay. The sadnesses got all mixed up. Let's try dealing scissors damage to all of our enemies and see what happens. Nice. Oof, that... Oh no! I got knocked out! Ooh. Can I heal? Oh, I can't heal Sifrin. Oh, because they're knocked out. Okay. Let's heal Isabeau. Pockets. Crafted water will revive Sifrin. And, okay. They also get, 60% of their HP back. We are going to use... This skill doesn't use a turn. Let's analyze the enemy. They're triplets. Cute. They must be different somehow. If we can catch a difference, it might become easier to find their weakness. Oh! Oh! Their hands! Okay. So, the one all the way over to the left is paper, the middle is scissors, and the one on the right is rock. Okay. So, let's do paper to DP. Bonnie runs in a circle. Sifrin time. Let's take out Chagrin. Oof. Mirabelle time. Let's do paper damage to all enemies. It won't affect the left or the middle one very much, but it might still take out the left one. I don't know. Okay. Yes. So it took out 2, and Isabeau, yeah, can take out the middle. Cool, 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 cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yay! Yay! Ugh, good. You breathe in and out. 510 XP received. Let's try and open our pockets and heal some people up a little bit. Mirabelle. Oh, can I... Okay. I don't know that I can do these out of battle. But I can... I should be able to... Just use my pockets and heal people. Heal 40% of everyone's HP. A 2-for-1, yeah. Okay, that makes me feel a little better. Battle start. Speaking of 2-for-1, looks like this is a 2-for-1. Let's make everyone faster. Oof. Let's use Super Sparkle Heal on Sifrin. There we go. We will attack Rancour. We'll cast Rock 3 on the same creature. Cool. Almost there. There we go. Bonnie Wax the enemy. Isabeau time. Let's give Odile a turn because she is a paper type and should be able to take out this rock type. Yes. Cool. Give your turn to a friend. Very nice. You breathe in and out. 450 XP received. Okay, cool. I think I'm getting the hang of the battle system. Oh. There's something over there. Oh yeah. Some weird water? I've heard about it from people in Dormont. They call those tears. If you touch one, you'll be frozen in time. That's what they told me. There were a few outside the village, too. Tears, huh? There might be a lot of those around the house. You know that dying of natural causes will bring you back. But what about being frozen in time? Is it different? Would it stop you from looping back? Touch it? YOLO, touch it. YOLO, don't touch it. We're gonna not touch it, because I feel like touching it is gonna give me a game over. Yeah, that's scary. You should just go ahead and move on. Okay, we get it. Let's stop looking at it. Can we go already? Oh. Sif! A tear froze you in time. I didn't even touch it. I guess we start again. Oh, okay. Maybe I was meant to do that. You see something appear before you. This is Dormont? And the house? Can you decide where to loop back? You're right, the game said you can't skip this. This is a tutorial. Oh, you can! Okay, yeah, you can choose where you loop back to. Okay. Interesting. I bet this will fill out later. Loop back to floor 1. Yes. Oh, you're back. For a second, you were genuinely worried you weren't going to loop back and stay frozen in time forever. Being frozen in time felt like sleeping. So tears freeze you in time, and being frozen in time makes you loop back. Seems like a pretty painless way to loop back whenever you please. Trap. Can I just come back here and heal? Like, will it respawn the enemies? Didn't respawn the rock. It does respawn the enemies. Okay. Okay. Bonnie, no, you missed. It's the triplets again. I have to remember how the triplets work. You gotta look at their hands. Oh no! Bonnie's down. Whoops. Or not Bonnie, Mirabelle. Mirabelle's down. Let's give Mirabelle some XP back. Or not XP, health. Health. So we went to the right last time? I guess I'll go to the left this time. Sorry, I should have been narrating that. Oh my goodness. Bonnie did a fantastic job. Uh, Great job, Bon Bon. You did good. What would we have done without you? If an enemy is close to death, your little kiddo might deal the final blow. Look at them. So proud. Like a little bird who flew for the first time. Oof. Restored 40% of everyone's HP. So the good news is, if you get knocked out in battle, it looks like you, as long as you finish the battle, you do come back with like 2 HP. So you don't have to waste what is essentially a Phoenix down, outside of battle. So that's nice. Oh, the door is locked. The symbol over the keyhole is shaped like an egg. I don't have an egg key, I have a circle key. A row of spears. Why the need for an armory and weapons in the first place? Does the house often get attacked? Oh, not at all. Well, you know, except for right now. This is just one of the many classes that the house gives. It's very popular with young adults. In a few weeks, you can learn how to make your very own weapon. It's not only in Dormont. Jauvin's house gives smithing classes too. Most people put the weapon on their wall to look cool. It does look cool. My sister took a class like this. She made a massive hammer and tried to hang it on the wall in her room. And hammer too heavy. Wall broke. We had to share my room for weeks. How awful. It's a barrel. It's full of nothing. It's a barrel. It's full of nothing. Hmm. A big steel thing with a stone on it and an oven for weapons. Those things have a name, but you can't remember what it is. It's a forge, and that's an anvil, Siffrin. And the stone is a sharpening stone. Oh yeah! Some vials. Let's see. You got one crafted water. You give it to Bonnie for safekeeping. So there's my revive. Nice. Critical hit. Make everyone faster. So they can get hit harder. Oops. We're gonna try to get through this because I have one party member left. Oops. Hey, it worked. Oh, did not enjoy that. Okay, there's a tear in the way. You learned. You're smart now. Uh, you ignore everyone's confused looks as you look at the tear and you keep walking. So we're gonna not touch that this time. Okay. Up or right? It looks like up is a door. Yeah, up's a door. Okay. Have you never seen a lock like this before, Sif? It's a special kind of Vogardian lock. Instead of a key, it needs specific words to open. Words? Yes, you just need to say the words out loud. I think they call it an open phrase? An open phrase. Fascinating. So what is the phrase for this lock? I do not know. Ah, so it's locked? Yeah. Yahoo. What's this room, though? I think it may be a storage room? I often saw Dormont's shopkeeper go there. He might know the open phrase for it. If we had remembered to ask. Oh, well, too late now, right? Hmm. So ask him before we come back next time, I guess. Bonnie ran in with snacks and healed the entire party. Bonnie's my favorite. A sadness? Aw, poor buddy lost its friends. Whoa, this one feels weird. Boniface, it may look different, but it's still a sadness, like all the ones we've seen before. Still feels weird. I believe the preteen when it comes to the sadness is weirdness, madame. Let's see. Let's get that weird sadness then. That is a weird sadness. Nostalgia. It killed Odile! It looks like a big star. Let's Let's smash. Oh, okay, it doesn't like rock. Let's revive Odile. So I can hopefully... Oof. Hey, that was 5 scissors attacks, which means I got a combo. Hey! Yay! You breathe in and out. 1,100 XP received. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Combos are good. Siffrin is now level 46. Isabeau is now level 46 and learned the craft skill so weak. Isabeau just learned a new skill. Hoo hoo hoo. I have gotten stronger. You got the memory of so weak. You'll always remember this. When equipped, your fighter will be able to use So Weak as a skill, even if he isn't at level 46. So Weak is a skill that lowers one enemy's attack. The sadness left something behind when it dissolved. You got the Star Crest. It has a teardrop engraved in it. You put the Star Crest in your pocket. A crest? Feels weird too. Like the tear we passed by earlier. Okay. Maybe it'll be useful later? Could you use this on the tears blocking your way? I don't know that there's anything else in this room. There is a hole in the wall. The hole doesn't really bring you anywhere. Aw. Yay! Bonnie dealt the final blow. Good job, Bonnie. Let's use Pretty Buffy Friend. Yeah. Let's use So Weak and lower its attack. Isabeau looks cute and fragile. Let's make everyone faster. Very nice. Ooh, less nice. Cool. I am definitely not looking around me and I'm admiring the view, so tell me if I run into anything dangerous. Whoa, 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 whoa. You keep Isabeau from running into the life-ending tears. Huh? Huh? Ah! What? What is it? Is it the water? Should I not touch the weird floating water? The same weird water as before. Oh, wait, I've heard about those. The villagers in Dormont call them tears, and if you touch them, you get frozen in time. Oh, right, they haven't talked about this before. Wait, I almost died? Maybe you should pay more attention, distracted one. I'm keeping my eyes open for all threats except for the ones in front of me. We should be more careful. We wouldn't want to touch those. Also, I also heard that being frozen makes you go to sleep and gives you a super good dream. Oh? 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 Oh. Did you hear this from the people in Dormont too? Uh, um, uh, a nice lady told me that when she heard that my sister got frozen. Oh. 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 I, I know it's not true. I'm not stupid. Just, it would be nice if that was true. So. So you should touch the weird frozen water and be frozen and let me know how it goes. Pass. Well, we might still need to go this way, so we should look around and find if there's a way to make those disappear. You do have this crest, though. The tear floats gently. Okay, this might be stupid, but what if you use the star crest you got on those tears and see if it does something? There is a teardrop engraved on that star crest, after all. And if it doesn't work, well, yeah, you'll look stupid, but you can always loop back. And not look stupid. Use the star crest? Free path time! You use the star crest. It worked! Bye bye, tears! Whew. Some vials. Let's see. You got one super sour tonic. Ow! You hit your hip into the counter and made an embarrassing sound. Oh? Sifrin. Did you really hit the counter and say nya? You did. No. Okay, nya. Madame! A flyer for the Dormont Boulangerie? Dormont's Mignon Boulangerie. Bread 20% off every Saturday. Because we loaf you almost as much as you loaf our bread. Okay. Ugh. Bad. Hey, Sif. You look at Isabeau. Considering how much bread we bought from them for dinner yesterday. Let's go. Loving us is the least they could do. No. No. Not allowed. Yes. Teamwork. Yay! Ooh, a sparkle. A kitchen closet. You open it. You found the egg key! You put the key in your pocket. And now you know where the egg key is located. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like an egg. Does this mean something? That's an egg. An egg? Bonnie is making grabby hands. You give Bonnie the key. Ah, so the next key should be a broken egg, right? Are eggs important to the change belief somehow? Yes. An intact egg and a broken egg. We We're the egg, getting out of the egg, and change also means destruction, blah blah blah. Well, yes, pretty much. Can't make pancakes without breaking a few eggs. It's omelets, Bonbon. You're an omelet, Za. A terrifying rebuttal from a preteen. And for every change, something needs to break. Maybe changing yourself will hurt someone. Maybe changing means leaving a part of yourself behind. It's to remind us that before changing, we must stop and think about what will be irreparably destroyed. But destruction is a part of change, and we must accept it. Yeah, it'd be awful to keep yourself from becoming a person you feel comfortable with just because it would upset someone else. Huh, that's a harsher belief than I thought. Bonnie is still looking at the egg keychain. Chomp. Bonnie tried to take a bite out of the keychain. Chomp chomp. It is carved out of stone, Boniface. Maybe the keychain had a secret, madame. Uh-huh. Stupid crabbing rock. Bonnie gives you back the key. It's sticky. Ew. A pot filled with bubbling food, frozen in time. The steam is frozen in midair. So, what's inside? Looks like they were cooking crab. What? Eee! Crab? What's happening? Someone was cooking crab? In a house of change of all places? Food tasted like crab! But literally! Why would someone do this? Odile looks at you with question marks in her eyes. But crab is so tasty. You shrug. I am very confused. Is this a Vogardian thing? Please don't tell me you eat crab and Kabwe. I don't think I could handle it. No, not really, but we don't have such an aversion to them. Okay. Wait. Is it... is this like dolphins? What about them? In Kabwe, we don't like dolphins. Something about them being too smart. Are... are crabs... smart? No, they're stupid and don't even walk right. Crabs just look weird, I think? I've never actually thought about it. I thought it was like spiders. Every human thinks spiders look scary. Za's afraid of spiders. No, I'm a big strong man. So crabs are weird and don't walk right. Okay. And they're inevitable. Uh-huh. I still don't understand anything. You also still don't understand anything. Vogard is weird. It's a barrel. It's full of water. I'm gonna go back and save. Cause I think I'm going to fight this enemy, and then I'm going to go back and save. Cause we're coming up on almost an hour and a half. And I think that is, or past an hour and a half. Uh, and I think that is probably a good place to stop now that we have learned about crabs. Alright, we are back at our save point. Everyone is healed. And we are going to save our progress. We're gonna do save 3 again. And we are on our second loop. We've been zooming, I feel like. So thank you for joining me, and we'll see y'all next time. Ta-ta.